Hi there, this is Lakeside Petals. Welcome. Today we are going to be making a Halloween decor. It's going to be on an 11 by 14 canvas. It's basically a half flower, half bats. And I do have kits available for purchase. You can purchase the kits with the canvas or without. And so let me show you what you get in your kit. So you're going to get all of the petals that you need, and the petals have a score line because we're going to be folding them in half. You're going to get 2 bases, 2 different sizes, 3 of these centers, and then a mixture of bats as well. All right, so let's get started. The first thing that you're going to do is take all of your petals and follow along this line right here, and you're just going to fold it in half. That's it. Okay, once you've done that and go ahead and get all of those done, then we are going to move on and we are going to start putting our base together so that we can get this flower going. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our small base and we are going to add some glue to the back of it, and we are going to just center it on here, and I just eyeball it and push that down and get that glue all in there. Hey, this is how we're going to be building our flower. And we're going to take these, open it up a little bit, flip it over. You just need a little bit of glue on the bottom. And we are going to put it right at the end. Oops, just like that. Don't worry about any glue, but just like that. So I have it coming over just a tad, but it doesn't really matter too much. And we're going to follow that line that we've created with that second base, and we're going to go right next to it. And we're just going to go all the way around. Keep going. So this is just one of many of these kits that I have to offer. I might be making more. In fact, I probably will, but right now I have the holidays because this video is being aired in November of 2023. So right now I have Halloween, fall, and Christmas in these kits. Oh, glue strings. They are available for purchase. You can just message me if you're local to the Central Florida area, or you can visit my Etsy store and it can be shipped to you. And we're just going to finish off this first row here, going all the way around with all of these. And then we'll start on our second row. Let me finish up here. So we're gonna need a couple more and then we'll be done with this row. And one more. Okay. That didn't quite come out exactly, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned about it. All right, our next row, we're going to put it in the same place on that same line that we made right in the middle of the other one. I was busy talking. I think last time I put these a little bit closer together. I left a little bit of space here, and that's why I think I would have gotten another one in there, but that's okay. It should be fine in the end. We'll find out. All right, and we're gonna keep going with this. So here at Lakeside Petals, we make all these small little projects, canvases and shadow boxes, magnets, bouquets, arrangements, all kinds of stuff with paper flowers. But we also have a completely separate line where we do giant flowers. So I do giant cardstock, crepe paper, and organza flowers for event backdrops. So you can check that out at lakesidepetals.com and see all of our fun rentals that we have. Also, if you have a store and you're looking for a display for the front of your store, we also can do storefront displays with our freestanding giant flowers. That always looks really cute. Okay, here we go. We're almost done. Go all the way around. Go, and I am going to do one more on the end here. Have it come over just a little bit. There we go. All right, now we have 2 rows. Let's get started on our third. Now, here is where you're going to start coming into the center. And the reason that we do this is so that we don't have a huge area to put our actual center in. So we are going to start, and we're going to line it up with this one right here, and we're going to come in, probably about right there, and just line it up. So let me show you that. So this was our first row, and we're going to line our third row up with our first row. So we're going to be looking at all of these here. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, now it's going to look a little funky here. I line it up this way from the top. I don't worry about the bottom. So you want to try and line it up as much as you can this way. Okay, going this way. Don't worry too much about what it looks like down here. Okay. And I'm going to go there. And if it is not perfect, nobody is going to notice. Let me tell you, they will not. Go. And see how it's starting to, get a little off down here? That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's going to get covered up anyway. That whole middle part is not even going to be seen at all. So all you're doing is just trying to get the same amount here. And, I just eyeball it. Mine are not always perfect. And that's okay to not be perfect. Let's see. So the main thing is you just want to line them up with that first row. That's just the main thing. So that they're all, get that glue string out of there, so that they're all alternating. And then the next row, we're going to come in again as well. Okay, so your first 2 rows stay at the same level. And then after that, you start bringing them inward. Another glue string. Come on. There. And let's do another one. Okay, a couple more. And we're going to do one more for this row and move on to our next row. Okay, let's line that up just like that. Okay, so now we have 3 rows. Let's work on our 4th. So the 4th row, we are going to come in again. But on this one, we're going to be looking at this one here. So we're going to come down like that. And as you come in, it's going to start getting fuller. And let's match that up there. There we go. Okay, so let's go around with this row. And let's go there. This black is a little hard to see, I will say that. So the Christmas kit that I have, instead of the bats, it has Christmas trees. There's a fall one, and the fall one has fall leaves. And then I also have a sunflower one that's, you know, different colors. So basically the same concept, but maybe yellows or purples or whatever. And that I do butterflies that match the color. But really this could be done with all kinds of stuff. All right, put that there. We are almost done with this part. I know it's a little bit tedious and time consuming, but so worth it. We are almost done. Go. And let's see, another one. Oh, I don't want to use that one. I did not fold that one very well. Okay, let's move over to here. Hopefully you're following along with me and enjoying this craft. A pretty simple one, which is nice. I'm going to do another one. Then we'll go with that one right there. Go. And sometimes I'm like, oh, should I do another one over here? I could have, but probably not necessary to do so. And let's do one more row so that we don't have to fill so much space in there. All right, so we're gonna go right in here like that. Almost done, and then we'll move on to the center. That one, I think I have extras. That one wasn't done very well either. My folding skills, huh? Okay, let's go right there. All right, let me try to get this going quickly here. So there's quite a few petals that are involved in this. I feel like it's around 60, something like that. I'd have to check the kit and see. Let's see how it starts getting really full as you work your way in. It's going to start really lifting up on you, which isn't fun. So just make sure you're doing that prior row when you're putting these in. right. A few more and we're done. And I'm gonna have to fold a couple more because I didn't really count them. I just folded a bunch of them, but we have them right here. So let's do this. Let's put that on. I like to fold all of mine prior. That way I don't forget to fold it and I end up gluing it on. That would not be good, right? You want to have a little bit of dimension with it. So, okay, we are almost done. And then I'll show you how to do the center. Okay, there. I want to do another one more here at least. That goes right there. That one. Perfect. Okay, so here is what that looks like. So we are done with our petals. Now let's work on the center. So your center comes like this. What you're going to do, let's move that out of the way. It's kind of just give it a little bit. You don't want to crease it, but just kind of bend it over a little bit to kind of get it started. And run some glue right down there and fold it over. Oh, come on, cooperate. Really, come on. There we go. And smooth it down. Just like that. So we're just folding it over. Okay. I tend to do half and then do the other half, but you can do it however you want if you want to try and do the whole thing. But just keep in mind that hot glue dries quickly, and we're going to be rolling these up, so it's much easier if it's nice and smooth. And if hot glue dries, it gets kind of clumpy, and so it makes it more difficult to fold this up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just start folding. So what I do is I like to just get it started like that. Add a dot of glue. Okay, and fold it over. Hold that to get that to set. Sorry about my nails. Of course, when I want to film a video, all my nails have, like, you know, broken. All right, and then we are just going to wrap. Okay, so you can wrap this any way that you want. Some people like to put it on a desk and wrap it that way. Add a little bit of glue here and there just to keep everything in place. I am barely touching the top here, and I'm mostly just rolling with the bottom in my left hand so that it doesn't get smushed. Keep the bottom of this flat. So that's going to be where you're going to glue it, and it'll keep everything nice and straight. Then we're just going to add a little bit of glue right there. Okay, and fold it around. Just like that. I like to keep everything in place as well. I don't want anything shifting while I'm working. So I tend to just add just a little bit of glue going around, and that'll kind of hold that securely. Okay, so while that's drying here, I've already made 2 more, and what we're going to do is we're going to wrap these around this. I'm going to let that just dry a little bit. So what we're going to do is I want to talk about the bats. So your bats are going to come flat just like this, and what you're going to do is just pull up each wing and then just kind of flare it out so that it looks natural, like a bat wing. Okay, so here is the difference, this and this. So it just gives it some dimension. So we're going to do that with all of our bats as well. Okay, so let's get back to this. I tend to put my glue where this one has ended. See how this is coming up a little bit? So if you glue right there, then we're going to start adding this on. That'll just help secure that part. And then just hold it. Let that set real good. And then we're going to keep wrapping. Okay, I like to kind of stop a little bit in the middle and just put a little glue. So I do the beginning, the middle, and the end. And roll around. Okay, and add a little glue at the end. And bring that down. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing. Add some glue. Take our next one. And let it hold it there for just a second to get in there good. And then start going around. So I try to stay pretty tight with it as much as I can. Glue at the end. Get off my finger. A little glue on there. All right, and then I like to just kind of give it a little bit of glue all the way around. So just kind of push up and get all that to like kind of stay together. And then that is the surface that we'll need in order to glue this onto our canvas. So next project, or not project, next step here, let that dry, is our canvas and getting everything together. So this can be done either way. I mean, you can go like this way, or if you want, you can go this way, whatever you prefer. I like to go lengthwise. This is an 11 by 14 canvas, white, that I just added some paint to it just to give it a little bit of accent. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna add this, and then you're just gonna start kind of placing your bats wherever you think would be good. And what we're doing is we're kind of trying to create a circle with it. So I just kind of mess around with where I want them. There's 3 different sizes, so you can kind of, you know, do what you want with them, but I just start putting them around, seeing what I like. And then after I've said, yep, this is what I want right here, then I can start gluing everything down. Like that, and then let's do a couple more. There we go, like that. Okay, so that gives us our circle. And then I do some more in the middle. But first, let's get our center. So once our center's done, you can kind of do this. Just take your hand and just kind of flare it out. That'll give it a little bit more, make it a little bit bigger. Bring these last ones down some more, and that will hide all of this stuff here as well, just like that. So now you know how much space that you need to fill in. And so now we're gonna just start filling in like a second row. And there's no really rhyme or reason to where we have them. It's completely up to you what you want to do with it. So I don't do a lot in the second row, but I do like to do a few. Let's see, let's do that. And let's do another medium one. Have one here. I think that's cute. And that's it. So all you're going to do is glue everything down. So glue this first, then add this onto it, and then glue down your bats, and you have a finished product. And thank you so much for joining me, and have a great day.